Moonlight filters through the trees, casting a soft glow on Lover's Lane, where dust motes dance in the tranquil air. Sarah, her anxiety barely concealed, leans into Mark's embrace. Mark, trying to appear composed, looks at Sarah wanting to kiss her. The serene night envelops the couple, their world momentarily suspended in a delicate balance of youthful affection. The lingering echoes of a kiss fade as Sarah and Mark share a smile, the car's interior bathed in soft light. Sarah decides to get out the car to look at the beauty around them. Mark reaches for the radio, breaking the intimate silence with a flick of his wrist. The radio crackles to life, filling the space with music as Mark adjusts the dial as Sarah gets back into the car. Sarah watches as Mark adjusts the radio, a gentle smile playing on her lips. With the music now filling the car, they settle back, the shared moment suspended in time. The car's interior vibrates with the infectious beat of pop music, filling the confined space with rhythm and energy. Without warning, the music screeches to a halt, plunging the car into an unnerving silence. A chilling emergency broadcast system alert slices through the airwaves, disrupting the quiet. The voice booms, "Attention, this is an emergency broadcast." The ominous warning echoes. A highly dangerous convict has escaped from the Blackwood Asylum. The suspect is missing a hand and is believed to be armed with a hook. Approach with extreme caution. Sarah's eyes reflect the encroaching darkness, her pupils widening in fear. Mark scoffs, but his forced nonchalance is betrayed by a nervous tic. Sarah's voice trembles as she pleads, "Take me home, Mark, please." Mark dismisses her fear with false bravado. It's probably just a scare tactic. The car sits, isolated, enveloped by the looming darkness of the woods. Wind whispers through the trees, casting eerie shadows that dance ominously. The rustling leaves create an unsettling symphony of nature. The darkness deepens, creating an atmosphere thick with unseen possibilities. Mark's dismissive demeanor falters, replaced by unease as Sarah's terror becomes palpable. The car speeds off, leaving behind only the darkness and the echoes of its departure. The Lover's Lane is now empty, the darkness swallowing the space where the car once stood. An empty Lover's Lane stretches into the night, devoid of warmth and affection. The silence of the empty road amplifies the sense of abandonment, a stark contrast to the earlier intimacy. Under the cloak of night, the tranquility of Sarah's suburban home is shattered by the sudden arrival of Mark's car. The vehicle screeches, tires protesting against the asphalt, as it comes to an abrupt halt. The house, bathed in a warm, inviting glow, stands in stark contrast to the harshness of the unexpected arrival. The sudden stop echoes through the quiet neighborhood, a prelude to an unfolding drama. The suburban idyll is momentarily disrupted, its serenity challenged by the urgency of the moment. Inside the car, the engine falls silent as Mark turns off the ignition, plunging the interior into quiet. The silence stretches, filled only with the sound of our breathing. Sarah continues up the walkway, a whirlwind of urgency pulling her toward her house. Mark hurries after her, his expression a mix of concern and determination. She races towards the front door, her every movement charged with anxiety. Mark calls out to Sarah, catching her attention. The porch light casts long shadows, adding to the mystery of the moment as Sarah turns to look at Mark. Mark's footsteps echoing on the pavement as he slowly walks towards Sarah. He pauses, a silent question in his eyes as he nears Sarah. The moment stretches, filled with unspoken expectations. The air crackles with unspoken emotions as Mark prepares to speak, and he turns to look back at the car, which causes his expression on his face to change. Mark's casual approach turns to stark horror as his eyes fixate on something unseen. A wave of dread washes over Mark as his eyes widen, reflecting the terrible sight before him. His face contorts in disbelief and terror. Mark remains frozen, his body rigid with shock at the terrifying revelation. A metal hook, stained with fresh blood, swings gently from the car door, a silent harbinger of terror. Sarah pivots sharply, sensing the palpable terror radiating from Mark. Her face transforms, freezing in a mask of silent, creeping horror. The chilling truth dawns. The escaped criminal was there, lurking beside them, all along. A wave of realization crashes over her, the silence amplifying the dread.